The millennials don't use astrology, but billionaires do. This is JP Morgan quote. Millennials having small mind or billionaires having big mind. This is the reason behind this particular quote or something different.
For example, Jack May, Bill Gates, and Ratan Tata.
He's not like a normal human. I think he's alien. Do you heard about Victoria's Secret? It's also listed in NYSE, like New York Stock Exchange. The costume costs around $30 billion. And every model, every woman needs this product. I found the strategy behind this business. Like he become a trader, he become do other business also. But why he choose this? Just tell me about something different like the Zodiac sign elements and about the story of Victoria's Secret. Do you?
Yes.
Aries is egoistic also?
Yes, it's also egoistic because he doesn't want to think a lot behind. He just want to go in. He was the first man who really set up this part of the company. And the Venus stands for the beauty and the romantic.
It's very funny questions like Hindi, like in native language of Indians, we said chaddi banyan. In German, what is that?
Just BH, so BH, Büsten Halter, because it's hold the boobies.
Does German people follow the astrology? Like in India, it is very common, but in German, it is possible. In astrology, people are talking about full moon, half moon, new moon. Is the 9th planet or might be 11th planet?
10.
Seriously, you are astrologer.
Yes.
People see only 3 elements, like first of 3 planets, sun, moon and earth. We lived in earth, but rest of the 7 or it might be 8 element planet, how the energy work with this? You said about the periods and all this stuff. What is that actually? Like boys also having the same scenario.
The man has it like daily. They have a daily cycle.
Daily
how
cycle?
They are reacting on things. Yes.
What is your biggest loss in a day trading? In Germany, the famous festival is Oktoberfest. What is that actually?
We don't have like the normal glasses. We have like in Germany it's Maskuk.
Like I have seen 3 notes: central one, left corner, and right corner. Like girls are engaged or someone is finding for the partner. And very curious about to know that. Like when I read about
yes,
this,
you know about that.
no, you have to be focused on this girl because she's reserved. But some girl gives you indication for talk.
Ja. Lass mich in Ruhe. Was willst du eigentlich? That's pretty hard.
Jai Shri Mahankal.
Jai Shri Mahankal.
Tell me something about yourself, like how you become astrologer and how you become trader, because the both things are unique for me and also in German peoples, because astrology is not a vast subject for German peoples, because in India astrology is very easy because Indians follow these astrologies. But I want to know about how you become the astrologer and how you become the trader.
I'm so happy to be here and I'm grateful to get this chance to talk about my knowledge and also my experience, what I got in the last years. So I started to trading like over 3 years and I learned a lot about mindset and how to develop yourself. And 1.5 years ago, I started to touch into astrology, and that was more kind of like a click moment in my mind because I knew a lot of mindset, but when I came into astrology and got my own birth chart reading, it was that I found myself, that I really was like, okay, cool, that's me. These are my energies, and this is the purpose of my life. So I started to study a lot about astrology and what's behind there, not just like this normal, like you have the zodiac signs and maybe the moon. No, it's way deeper. And if you have more understanding about everything. You have more clarity also with every part in your life, and that's crazy. When I
Okay.
found out this power, it's amazing.
Okay. So you have experience for trading around 3 to 4 years, right? And
Yes,
astrology around 1.5 years.
yes,
So
exactly.
yeah, okay. So let me know about the millennials don't use astrology, but billionaires do. This is JP Morgan quote, right? So millennials having small mind or billionaires having big mind. That this is the reason behind this particular quote or something different. Can you deep down with this?
So for me, in my mind, this is a phrase or a quote where I really deep dive into the topic, because millionaires have a lot of mindset and billionaires are much more deeper in topics where other people can't see right now. So for me, the topics of this quote is that billionaires are searching new ways to reach higher levels, and people who can't imagine these higher levels, they won't come into this part. So billionaires are see different parts what they want to achieve, and they achieve it what they can't reach right now. But when they're realizing they have the power to get all of these, they will never stop and never quit, and really go forward and achieving everything what normal people say that's impossible to get. And I think that's the topic, because when you go on higher level, there is more spirituality, and this is something what you can't like touch on it. It's
Okay.
something more. It's in here, but you can't see it. It's just a feeling, and you really have to trust in the universe, in God. And this is the part where I say that they will use the astrology, because everything is energy. And for me, this is the answer why billionaires use the astrology and believe in this.
I think billionaires having a courage and they are risk taker also. So that's the reason. This is the major reason behind this because when once you become a millionaire, so you focus for to become billionaire also. So you need to identify new opportunities in a daily basis. So I think astrology will hit from this particular level because astrologer will help you out how to deal with the circumstances in daily life. Right, because I have faced in last 2 weeks because of system issues and all this stuff, and you already said me like might be computer will not work with this stuff, right? So I can feel this like I spoiled my total 1 week because of this kind of scenarios. So I can understand why astrology is most beautiful. And for big businessmen, like every traders should follow some role models. Like entrepreneurs also following some role models. So for me, I have searched around some big players, and I found Jake Ma having different kind of energy because after 27 times fail, and he run Alibaba right now and Ratan Tata also, like they have different kind of energy. And Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and some other peoples are having different kind of energy. So can you just deep down with the birth chart and all other elements, how the zodiac sign will perform with this and how he achieved that particular target? It is possible in astrology, so I want to know about that. What is the reason and what's the benefit with this date of birth and zodiac sign?
Yes, so I can tell you some things about the people you told me, like, for example, Jack May and Bill Gates and Ratan Tata. So for me, or in general, for the astrology, it's very important to know the sun and the moon sign. And when I have contact with my clients, I also need the exact time when you, yeah, when
Take
you
birth.
have the birth. So this is very important for the rising sign, for the ascendant. So um, the rising sign is more like what you go out, so the people, what they see in you. The sun sign is more like what you are, what your energy is, and the moon sign is more about feelings. I will touch into this later, but at first I want to deep dive in, for example, Jack May. So I looked up, I don't have his exact time, so I just can go with the sun and the moon. So he had the sun in Virgo and the moon is in Scorpio. And the Virgo is the part of the rational, analytical, and selective part. So it's a earth sign. It's very like grounded and need to have the facts, the data. How can I put up a big company? So it really needs a good, solid foundation where he can really grow up in a really big way. And the Scorpio is, when you see this Scorpio animal, it's kind of like the mystic, but also like you don't know what's inside. So like the deep, transformative, and changing part. So that was formed through pain. So the Scorpio always need the pain. Maybe he had a lot of struggles while, in his way to create the company and everything in his life right now. So this is what I can tell you about Jack May, for example. Then you want to know something about Ratan Tata. So he's a
Actually,
really famous.
actually, actually, Ratan Tata is the role model of entire India, right? And every Indian entrepreneur follow Ratan Tata.
Before I had contact with you, I suddenly doesn't know his name or his history. And I was reading some things about him and I was like, yes, he's Capricorn and Scorpio. So that was really interesting. So the Capricorn, the sun sign, is for the logical part. That's why he pushed the Tartan company with his strategies way up, because the Capricorn is also in the mountains and he's looking around and want to climb up. So also the part of helping the world with his donations, what he did, like a really big part of his salary, what he got in life. And he wants to create the right order into the world. And this is also what a Capricorn is doing. Also, like the entrepreneurial part is really into Capricorn because he wants to be the CEO of the world because he knows what he can change in life. And with the Scorpio part in the moon, it's also what I told before, the transformative and changing part in a very deep emotional for people. And yeah, that's really interesting because you need the Scorpio energy to let go of the past and find new ways to create a better world. What he really did, not just for India, I think it's for the whole world. His
Yeah.
impact is huge.
About Elon Musk, I need to know because the energy was Elon Musk is different. He's not like a normal human. I think he's alien. because of the mindset, because of the mindset. Because when I see the Cybertruck, the Tesla like Cybertruck and other things of he made, like it's look like only aliens think like this because normal people are not think with that kind of scenarios. So what's that actually with the word chart? Like he's literally alien.
I also looked up his birth chart, and Elon Musk, in his sun, he's a Cancer. And Cancer is a water sign. So the Cancer
Cancer is
is
order
very
sign.
sensitive.
Cancer is order sign.
Water.
Water sign.
So the water sign. Yeah, so the Cancer is living in the ocean, and the ocean is also the moon, what is combined with the Cancer. So that's why he's very sensitive and very emotional. So when you I also read about Elon Musk, and he's very like a different kind of CEO, but he can be very emotional. Like not maybe in the good things, but he knows exactly where he wants to go, and he's nurturing everybody who loves really. So for example, when he has the family, he will protect everybody. So that's the Cancer sign, and it's really important because he's loving all his projects, what he has, and he has also the big visions of everything. So also the Virgo, what he has in the moon, is like the cool, distanced, analytical part, and also this kind of like of perfection what he follows, because he just go with the project. He really needs to have this perfect project in the world. Yes, so I would say he's more softer than the others because he has more the water sign in his, I would say, in his charisma that you see in the world.
So he's perfect to this because of these zodiac sign is Cancer, and Cancer also
No,
waters.
because of the Virgo. The
Bec-
Virgo is the part of the perfection, and the Cancer is the softer. It's also the mother role. So the purpose of Cancer is to be in this mother role and nurture and care about everything.
Okay, so that's the reason Elon Musk become Elon Musk, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's important to know about how big people think because I know some stuff like when we achieve something big, so we have to be follow the same path. Okay, because in people are talk about that there is some shortcuts to achieve the target, but I think there is no shortcuts. Okay, for achieving something big, and you give your time, your potential in a right way. So because of this, you need to be astrologers. They will help you out how to perform very well in our life. I think it is most important. And this is the topic about the some businessmen, but some beautiful people around the world, they play some roles. Okay, some models, some actor and actresses also having a zodiac sign, and some actor and actresses become uh, big, big star, right? But someone is trying for hard, but they don't even achieve the particular target because I think they don't know it is not right field for him or her, I guess. Like, so do you have any research on Kim Kardashian? Because when I search on Google, so I found Kim Kardashian and some Hollywood and Bollywood also. Like in India, Amitabh Bachchan is famous and Salman Khan is also famous. Some celebrities famous, but I found like they achieve more, but they don't focus on right direction because they don't shift with this uh, things for the astrology and other things. Like I have seen some big star, they change the name. Like they use like my name is Aditya, so uh, because of astrology, some people talk about like you can use double A in initial, right? So what is that? Do you have any kind of knowledge about this to change the name and add or minus one element, one word in name? Do you have any experience with this?
Yes, yes, I really have because I also choose my Islamic name to get into this combination because everything is energy and you really have to understand this. And also, I have a friend, she needs to add one name to get into the right frequency and into the right energy. So it's very important also when you get married. A lot of people think, hey, there are changing a lot of things, but why? And the why is maybe starting with the name, because for us as women, we take the name of the man. And this is what changed everything because there is more energy, there is a different energy is shifting into your life right now. So for me, it's a very important thing, and also to get in the right way because also the places where we are living have a lot of energy and different energy. So we really be have to be aware that everything is energy and we just to find the right energy for us.
Okay, so it's important to find a right partner, right name, and right zodiac sign. Like Indians also follow this, the compatibility match of when they get married or they when they start some business and identify new partners. So they follow the astrology, and because of when they enter in a home or they open shops, any kind of business, so they follow the astrology and they find the good name for that. So it is most important, I think, like when we start something big, so we have to be focus on this all the aspects. Like you said, men's women use the men's name in the second part, so it's most important to find right partner. Okay, so this is for the family, how to become and focus for the family. So you have to be focused on right partner and right name. But like I have one example, do you heard about Victoria's Secret, right? So the Victoria's Secret owner, like CEO, when he started in 1950 or might be 1960, so he started the lingerie shop and the business, all this stuff. Like anybody can go just to Wikipedia and you can search about how they start Victoria's Secret, and it's also listed in NYSE, like New York Stock Exchange. The stock is also listed in there. And I found the Victoria's Secret lingerie, like the costume cost around $30 billion, right? It's very huge. Like it's it's like you can buy a villa, you can buy 10 properties at same time, but the costume cost is same, right? So the mind is important. Like when he start this business, so the focal point from the origin to top, it's very high, I guess, because the cost of the product is €10, $10 to 1,000 to 1 million, right? But they use the product for very vast. Okay, and every model, every woman needs this product for the beauty and some other stuffs also. So Victoria's Secret is the most favorite part for models, I guess, across the globe because of Fashion TV, because they run one business that is called Fashion TV. And I found the strategy behind this business because I want to open new business, so I have to be focused on very basic need, what customer needs. Okay, so I need to know about how Ray Raymond, the owner of CEO of Victoria's Secret, he started the company. Like, so why he think like this? Like he can use something different also. Like he become a trader, he become do other business also. But why he choose this? Right? It is very basic product, but after some time, over to the decade, it's very big, right? So you can Just tell me about something different, like the zodiac sign elements, and about the story of Victoria's Secret. Do you have any kind of experience with this?
Yes. So, as a woman, normally everybody knows about Victoria's Secret, but the history behind this company, how the idea was created, is just from Roy Raymond. He wanted to give a personal gift to his wife, but he didn't find anything. So he started to create the company of Victoria's Secret. And this is the perfect example because he is Aries, and Aries is just the zodiac sign of aggression and egoistic, because he just want to know what happened right now. Yes.
Aries is egoistic also.
Yes, it's also egoistic because he doesn't want to think a lot behind. He just want to go in, all in or nothing. So he
Okay.
just to want to have the experience. So the normal egoistic part is that he don't want to think about other people, what they say. Hey, if it's good or not, he doesn't care. It's just to go. I need to see if this works or not. This is the Aries energy, that you have an idea and really want to know if this works or not. And how do you make this happen? Just to go out and do it. So this is the Aries energy. And he has also a very entrepreneurial spirit. So this is in combination a very good thing also with his Aquarius energy in moon. It's it stands for new ways and innovation. So, because there was no company before him who sold a lot of luxury, lingerie, he was the first man who really set up this part of a company. So, this is in combination a really interesting story behind Victoria's Secret, because he is also showing us what's possible or not. Also, I saw that his Venus is in Pisces, and Pisces is the spiritual, and the Venus stands for the beauty and the romantic. So, this is just perfect for Victoria's Secret because we love to get this as a gift and also show our partner what Victoria's Secret created for us. So I really love this combination, what he created for this world and which impact he let be here in this world.
Okay, so Victoria's Secret owners, they have clear mindset, like what's customer requirement, like they need to be look beautiful with the partners and for the world. So the motive is very clear. It's very funny questions, like in India, people are talking about inner wear. Okay, okay, so we use in Hindi, like in native
Mhm.
language of Indians, we said chaddi banyan. Okay,
Okay.
in German, what is that? What you say in German language? Name, like this is shirt. You call this shirt like this is the English name. Okay,
Mhm.
but in Hindi we can say this is kameez.
Okay.
Okay, so in Germany, in German language, what you say the costume like innerwear.
So, for example, what I'm wearing right now.
Right, right, right. In German,
So this is on the upside. It's Oberteil. So we
oh, but
use it in, yeah. Oberteil is so the upper part of my body.
okay,
And for example, this is ein bauchfreies T-Shirt oder ein bauchfreies Top.
okay,
Top is without the sleeves here, and I have it just So my belly is free. So this is
In
just
India,
a small.
in India, girls talk about the crop top. The in Indian,
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
Indians,
Yeah.
yeah, Indian girls are talking about the crop top, because of like the belly and all this stuff is looking like what you say like bra and like panties. This is English
hmm
name. But in Germany, what is the name? Like I want to know about this.
So for bra is it just BH, so BH. It's
BH.
yeah, so the long word is, I think, Büsten Halter, because it's hold the boobies. And the lingerie downside is normally it's Unterwäsche. So
Unterwelt.
Unterhose or Tanga for if you don't have, but I think Tanga is also in English.
Tanga,
But
tang. In English,
yeah,
tang.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
actually,
yeah, the normal ones are Unterhosen, so the under trouser. So
like
when you say it word for word.
trunk and all these stuff. Like because last time you said me about the S-Low, and I tell my friend like he just getting newlywed couple. So I tell them like, brother, you are looking as slow. Like my expression is like that, brother, you looking as slow. So he's talking me. What is the Ashlo? Malla, you are looking beautiful. Like, your couple, like you couple look very beautiful. So he tell his wife, okay. They like after 2 to 3 minutes, he went with his wife and he said, like, Aditya said me, you're looking as slow. So she comes to me and she asked me, what is as slow? Well, and I said, it is nothing. It is only for boys stuff. Please don't use name for other aspect because everybody is just beated me because nobody knows about as slow because the ancient will need to be talk about the ancient, right? In a fun way we can use anything, right? Because it boys knows about the boys stuff. So I need to know about these words like I just mention on that like people talk with this name like in normally we can talk we are not talking with this bra and panties but we can use the German words so easily we can talk with that because nobody knows about that, right? Because
Yes.
people have to be searched on that. Okay, so the Victoria's Secret, I think it is very good business. So for launching a different business, so you have to be think like Ray Raymond, I guess. Like the signs and all the stuff, like you are talking about Iris, and I'm also Iris, and you said the egoistic part is there, right? And every third person or might be second person said me like you are egoistic because I don't even have time to tell them original scenario, original aspect. I have to focus on my work. I don't want to tell you all these scenarios, all this story, what is good in happening in my life, what bad happening in my life. I need to focus on my work, right? So that's the reason people think I'm egoistic, but I think it is not good. Okay, we have to be focused on our work. Okay, and let's talk about some different thing. Like you lived in German. Okay, so does German people follow the astrology? Like in India, it is very common, but in German, it is pos. What is that actually?
So in Germany, in general, we started with astrology, reading the daily horoscope in the newspaper, but that's everything, but no astrology for me. So if you have no idea about that, you can follow and read it. Maybe some days it's really this what it mentioned in there, but normally it's not more about what's really behind the astrology. And what I see right now is when you get more and more awareness of astrology, you're using also like the lunar calendar, for example, or really get deeper into astrology. But this is with people who really want to know more about how the universe and everything works, because astrology is a really big topic and you can use it for nearly everything, because everything is created of energies, and I'm teaching about energies, and this is just a collected word, the name astrology, because it comes from the Greek. So Greek is astron, the stars, and logos is the study. So we just study the stars, the energy of the stars, what was created us. For example, when we had our birthday, there were a lot of energies who created us. So this is how I will explain astrology for people who have no idea about.
So don't you feel like in Germany people have to be follow astrology because they need to know about that in very vast level because you can achieve lots of things. Like in India, the origin of astrology and spirituality is India, I guess. Right? We
Mm-hmm.
have thousands of books for this, and in India it's very common also. But I found like German have a good mindset, but they have to follow the all the aspect of how to connect with world, right? So we have to be focused on moons. Like in astrology, people are talking about full moon, half moon, new moon, right? And one of my friend is talk about like in astrology, he don't know about too much of astrology, but we know about the trading scenarios. And we talk about like full moon, half moon, on third day is honeymoon. Like full moon is like when we get profit, and half moon when we get loss, and honeymoon is like the whole the process. Okay, so what is that actually? Like we just invented this because I need to talk about the astrology, so we just focus on this, how to uh, identify full moon, half moon in a daily basis. Like, so just let me know about that. What is that actually, full moon and half moon? And in I guess the nine planet or might be 11 planet. Nine or 11?
Um, 10.
Seriously, seriously, you are astrologer.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Like I want to know about that. Like people see only three elements. Like first of three planets, Sun, Moon, and Earth. We lived in Earth, but rest of the seven or it might be eight element planet. How the energy work with this? Because you know everything is connected with us. Like you said about the water sign and all this stuff. So what is that actually? I want to know about that. How it's impact in daily life.
Yes. So I would say what you told us before, everybody should need to use astrology. So you don't know about it, you just more be aware of, for example, the most important parts. For the basic things are just the sun, the moon, and your rising sign, what I told you before. So this is what everybody uh, should take in his advance, because when you know about the energies and the potential behind this, you really can use it, because this is your birth energy, and you really have to use it to get an easier life and to get more success in your life. So if you try it, you can see it how this works. And for example, what you told us with the full and new moon, we can use it also in our advance, because the full moon, we love to see it. So some people can't sleep when full moon is rising. Um, but the full moon brings us the energy. So with the full moon, the energy comes. And also, if you don't know that fact, the ocean is 1 meter higher, and also our body is 70% out of water. This is why we have a lot of impact from the moon. And also, for example, for the people who are using Bitcoin or are in the Forex markets, stock markets, everything. So the Bitcoin, if you want to see it, you can try the moon phases in TradingView. So you can see that is going up. And the weather, for example, it's getting colder, and the new moon is the opposite. So the energy is going down. It's the recovery phase. What we had on Wednesday in Germany, we had the new moon, and I think also in India. I'm not sure how this shifted, maybe a few hours, but it has a lot of impact to just center into yourself, because the new moon is getting you into a new cycle. So this is what we have to understand about the moon phases and the cycle of the moon, who is round and round every 28 days, plus minus, right? And then we have the planets. We have 10 planets. So we have the sun. He is ruled by the zodiac sign Leo. So you can also use this if you don't have any knowledge about astrology. It stands for identity, the purpose, the self-development, and the power, because the Leo, when it goes into the room, everybody knows that you are here. So this is also the sun, because nothing can't be here without the sun. So the sun brings the light, and it's also the part of the father. Then we have the mother role, the moon. He is ruled by the Cancer, and it stands for emotions, the instinct, the sense of security, nurturing, and the intuition. So they're really high into the intuition with their feeling, not with their thinking. And then we have the Mercury. He is ruled by the Gemini and the Virgo, and it stands for communication, the intellect, because they're really smart, and learning abilities and technology as well. What we saw the last time when the Mercury retrograde was. Then we have the Venus I told you about before, with the Victoria's Secret CEO. So Venus is ruled by Taurus, and Taurus stands for love, the relationship, the harmony, the beauty, the material wealth also, and reflecting our attitudes towards money. So this is also like our money magnet, because money is also just energy, what you need. Then we have the Mars. He's ruled by Aries, with the determination part, the ability to pursue the goals, the physical energy, the sexuality, the competitive instinct to just have this aggression to go further, and how we respond to challenges in life, because life needs fire, and this is what this shows us. And then we have like these are our personal planets. Then we have our collective planets. So the first one is Jupiter. He's ruled by Sagittarius, and it stands for expansion, for growth, for opportunities, for abundance, for optimism, and for luck. So this is very interesting. Then we have the Saturn. He's ruled by Capricorn, and this is just the part of structures, responsibility, discipline, and authority. This is why the Capricorn zodiac signs are into this CEO role because they love to have this responsibility and also this the part of having the rules and the rights, they know exactly the order, what it should be. So this is really important. And the next one is the Uranus. He is ruled by the Aquarius, and it stands for the innovation, the origin. This word is so crazy in English. The originality, right? So when it's slow, then
What is in German language? Like, what is the word is in Germany? Originality?
Originalität.
What?
It's Originalität.
Originalität. Am I right?
Yes. So it's similar, but it's like originality. So some words I need to pronounce slowly because I start to do everything in English. So this is also for me a good exercise. So, okay. Then we have with the Uranus also the change, the freedom. This is really important. The freedom is so important for also the Aquarius people and the urge of independence. So right now we are in this Aquarius season with the Pluto. So we love to be in this freedom, in this independence. This is why everything is expanding into new versions and new dimensions. So the next one is Neptune. He is ruled by the Pisces, and it stands for the spirituality, for the imagination, for the illusion, for exploring the depth of our inner world. Because the Pisces had the hardest exercise to find himself, because he really find himself into spirituality. So he is not into this world, he is way more out. So this is really crazy energy, but we really need to have this, not just be on the ground. So just thinking higher. And the last one is Pluto. He is ruled by Scorpio and stands for transformation, for the power, for regeneration, and for the process of death and rebirth. So this is really, really important because we just get new things when we let go of old things. And this is one big point what we really have to learn from this planet and also from this zodiac sign energy. Yes, these are the 10 planets.
Oh, okay, so now I know like you are astrologer because you have depth of knowledge about how to use with all the aspects like the 10, it's very vast because nobody knows about the all the planets, how it's combined with the human bodies and all this stuff like for the matching the compatibility like you said. And because of that, like I found that the mood swings is also happened with the moon cycles, right? You said about the periods and all this stuff. What is that actually like? Boys also having the same scenario, but then in trading, right? Because of trading, when we face losses or we have to be shift with some new strategy, so boys moods or any kind of traders like boys and girls, they shift with the trading strategy because of losses and sometime in profits. So they have mood swings and they also have back pain because of we have to set at least of 8 to 10 hours daily basis because we have to be learn some strategies, and it is very common the mood swings and periods is only for girls, right? But boys don't have that kind of scenarios for the body, like to change the cycle of all the aspects. What is that actually?
I would say we as women, we see it, that we have the cycle of cleaning every month, but the man has it also. So not this kind of like of cleaning what we have, but the men are also in the cycle, and also with the what I learned from one person, it's more like that the man has it like daily. They have a daily cycle,
Daily
how they
cycle.
are reacting on things. Yes. Because they don't think too much. They're just acting, and there you can see it. Like also when the men are hungry, they're reacting on that. So we are all into cycles, daily cycle, monthly cycle, yearly cycle, or also their cells are regeneration every 7 years. So it's everything is in a cycle, and we really need to understand this. So when we know also how we can use the cycle in our advance, it can help us a lot. For example, the emotions, when we have, as a trader, emotional problems, you really need to solve it, because when you can't like control it, you will play with your emotions and will lose a lot of money. So you really need to figure out how you can use everything in your advance, and also in a positive way.
Okay, so it's important to know about the cycles and all this stuff. Like I have seen like uh everybody's talk about the kids and adults and some how we become senior citizen, like the cycle of the life, right? So might be 60 or might be 70 years the last cycle right now is running. Like people having the normal age is 60, 65, and everybody's having only 24 hours. Okay, there is no chance to get 1 second more, because God have their mindset for this, and they fitted all these aspects with that. And across the globe, we are in different time zone. Like I lived in India, and you are in Europe and Germany. So the time zone is different, but we have to connect with the mindset. So what's the basic things to know about that? Like you talk about Venus having love and prosperity and money, and money magnet is Venus, right? And thank God and thank for my circle. Like when I put the name of my a company or like some kind of this stuff, so Venus is good for me. So what's to I have to focus to connect with the globe. Right. So what is the major thing? Like as a man, I have to talk with some girls. So sometime might be I'm not comfortable with that. So I always ask them first, if you are comfortable, so I can ask this. If you are not comfortable, so I'm not. Like it is good or it is bad. Like I want to run my business across the globe, and I have to talk with different peoples, not like only for astrologers, only for traders, only for dancers, only for celebrities. I have to talk in a different way. Like I'm planning to talk with one transgender. Right, he's also a trader, because the body structure is not suitable for traders, right? Trading only having one thing, in trading you can just earn money, and anybody can do the trading, right? There is no language barrier, there is no time zone barrier. You can earn this. So tell me something like how to grow fast. Like as an astrologer, you can teach people, like you can do daily spiritual meditation. You have to feed dogs. You have to be planting. You have to be chanting, something like that. So what's the benefit of that? Do you have any kind of experience with this?
Hmm. What I can just tell you is, when you find yourself, you can help other people. So when you help yourself, you can help other people, because when you have the right attitude, the right vision, the right goals, the right personality, then you will attract the right people in the world, because it's all about energies and how you react. Everything comes back. So this is also a natural law. Like the law of the frequency. If you have the right frequency, you will achieve everything what you imagine. And this is the really big part what you have to do at first. Find yourself, find your purpose, and then you will grow in a really speedy time.
Okay, it's important. And according to this, like I want to know about your trading journey. Like when you start trading, so you faces losses also. Like, so what is your biggest loss in a day trading?
My biggest loss. So, for everybody who is listening or watching this, I'm not a professional trader right now. I stopped trading because also of my astrology business, because I really need to have focus on one business. And I had a lot of pressure to go forward with trading, but that doesn't work. So I really need to step back and be real with myself. Hey, trading doesn't work if you need to do money with that, because money will run away if you want to chase it. So you have no chance to get it. That's why I choose to start my astrology business, to go with my flow and start again with the trading. But before, um, I started trading with one strategy and also tried my challenge and had a lot of fears coming up. For example, the fear of missing out. Like, I'm not with the group, everybody's trading, and I was like, why I'm not in. So this is the first one I really had to recognize, okay, stop it. If it's not ready, if your setup is not ready, you're you just need to have patience. And this is also with the life. You need patience to get your success, to get your business growing. Everything needs patience. Everything, for example, when you plant a seed, it needs time and nurturing. So this is also with the trading skill, and also to be ready to lose money to get more money. It's crazy about that fact, but it's true.
Yeah,
So
it's
when
very
you
true.
ask a millionaire how much money he lost, he he would say, "I lost more money that you had earned the years before," and it's crazy to know about that. But yeah,
It's
that
important. Like you.
these are the failures I really faced on.
Okay, so you stop the trading, like, but you have knowledge about the trading, and you feel like trading is not a easy job, I guess, for everybody.
No,
Like, I just put it one word for new traders. If astrologers denied this, like, she's not able to do trades because of like supports and mindsets and also like trading strategies and all this stuff. So please do not enter in the forex market before you have to be take proper knowledge about the forex. Then you put in money, because in the market you vanish your money in a 1 to 2 minutes. Right? It is very easy. Like $100 or $1 million or $1 billion is just vanish in a 1 minute. It is true. So
yeah.
traders have to be follow these rules, and I think forex trading is not suitable for everyone. Like if you are good in 9 to 5, so you have to be focused on your 9 to 5. Like you should shift with astrology, because you know like I can give potential in astrology business, so I can grow fast, but not in forex, right? So you did well. Like some people are when some new traders is talking about me to why you focus on trading. So my mind is very clear. Like I have experience with the business. Okay, so I can take the losses also. Like I have the energy for taking the losses and how to recover this. So after then I realized that trading is not suitable for everyone. Like if you have billions of dollars, so it is also the same rule. You can no, there is no option for become a profitable trader. You have to be follow strategy, trading setups, and all this stuffs. And I want to know about like in a relationship, okay, as a trader, like people's having two to three kind of same issues. Like they have a relationship issue when they faces loss, back-to-back losses, okay, and also sexual issues because of losses, and some family friends is leg pulling. They do leg pulling because of you become successful in the society, but people don't want to see you on top. Okay, it is very common, like everywhere. Okay, so how to react on that? Like you have a knowledge about the astrology, so I guess you have people's like they have running some businesses and all this stuff, but they have issues with relationship, like the compatibility is not matched by couples. Okay, so how to solve this problem?
That was a big question. So the first two parts, what you told me about, like the losses and the sexuality problems, is more into the fear of letting go, because
Yeah, this is very shortest
we
answer.
have to.
You have very shortest answer. Like letting go, yeah, it is very easy. Like you can say like you face losses, so she left you, or might be he left you. It is like very natural, I guess. But it is not good also. Like
Yeah, and
on the time he or she needs you very badly, right? Because you are the support system of she's or her. Right, so you have to be focused to subtend with that particular time zone, I guess.
yeah. So, and also when you have a relationship and your business, then it's the same as when you have your 9 to 5 job. You're just at home, but that's not the different of that you are working on your laptop or on your computer and earning money and having time for your relationships or for people who are worth it. Because I learned a lot and I let a lot of people go out of my life because they don't want to go with me. They don't have the right energy and the right goals, because the problem is people who don't want you to see that you can be successful. They really want to push you and bring you back from this part. And it's really hard to meet with them and have a like conversation with them, because they always want to have your energy and also like bring you back, because they want to bring you back into the security. But everything what you have is just a vision and just a clear mind what you can really achieve in your life. And this is one part everybody needs to know about that, who really wants to have success and freedom in his life, that there will be a lot of people who has the fear of changing and letting be of everything. So I left my relationship, I left my cats because I have a dream. And a lot of people left their families because of their vision. It's not just leaving the family, for example, for the whole life, but just for maybe 2 or 5 years. And when you have this success, you can go back and say, hey, I just needed my time. What I really need to go forward, because you didn't believe in me. You didn't see what I see. But this is why I protected myself, and this is why I protected you, to stop me to go this way. But right now, I can, for example, I know a lot of traders who brought their families in freedom. So this is
This is
the
very
mom
interesting.
doesn't believe in his power. But after 2 or 3 years, he said, "Hey, mom, you're right now retired. I have a house for you." And she was just like, "Oh my God, crazy! You
Exactly.
really did it,
Right.
and I didn't believe in you." And this is the very big difference to just let be for a part of time what you really need to grow. Just let be the people from your life. Just don't realizing you that you want to grow.
Okay.
True, but it needs to be.
Okay, it's important to like, when you focus on trading, so you have to be focus your family first, right? They support you or not. Like sometime traders not following the rules of trading, and after 2 to 3 years, they realize that they are successful, but it is not a good way because only 5% people, it is on a record, like 5 to 10% people are become successful traders across the globe, not in India. It is possible like everywhere, like traders focus for making money, but it is not easy. Like you lived in German, so you faced so many people's as a traders and as if some other business also. So don't you how many ratios in German people are engaged with the traders? Like you have a circle for traders. Like it's common in Germany. Like every second or might be third person is a trader.
Oh wow, no, no way. So I was in the circle because I learned it from an academy and I was with those people, but outside my friends or okay, my mom started to learn trading because she was like, okay, I'm retired right now and I have a lot of time and I want to grow in my mind and just be active. But a lot of people had no idea what they should do with their normal financial situation and trading. So it's like you're going to a casino and telling you red or black. So they don't see the power behind it. But it's okay because it's not for everybody. So you need to really grow with this business.
Okay, so in Germany, it's not a common business as a trader. Like in India also, like not everybody is engaged with this, but the new generation is focusing for crypto, focusing for trading because of like I think I have a circle for trading. So I think like I have some friends like in my family. One of my younger brother is he's just passed the eighth standard and he's talking about me for Bitcoin because we are in a Banya family. Like in India, Banya is focusing for only business. Okay, so we know about like we have some vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. You heard about the vitamin, but in Indians, people are talking about for Banya, they have vitamin M for money. Like we feed in a starting like the second or might be first day, we talked in our family, everybody's talk about the businesses. They talked about like global business and all this stuff. So in my family, it is very common to talk for business and to start any business because in my family, nobody want to become engineer, nobody want to become doctor. They just focus on business, how to run business. Because the leadership, we need freedom and we need leadership and we need gained amount of money. Right. It is very simple for us. And India is growing for trading, right? I think like Indians having a proper mindset for trading, I guess. Because I have found so many Indian traders and they use billions of dollars in a daily trading, right? And I talk some in US people and also in different kind like I have one friend in Denmark and he's talking about he's using only $10,000 euros account and all this stuff, and one of my Indian client is using $50,000 in a day. So yeah, we accept the business of tradings, but I want to know about like which country is suitable for traders. Like I want to grow my knowledge, like German is good for traders or not. Like I have seen like German having uh big tax, I guess 40 or might be 30% tax is there. And
Yeah, it's around 45% of taxes.
okay, it's
So Germany is not so good. Everybody who is successful in trading is leaving Germany, going, for example, to Switzerland or going to Dubai. So where they have lot
lots of tax.
more
Right, right.
freedom to spend their money. Yes.
Actually, Dubai is accepting BTC and all this stuff. So because of that, Dubai is in hype. And before the 10 years before, like Singapore and one of the next countries like Kuala Lumpur and all the Singapore zone, like traders want to live there. And right now, Dubai is on hype. But I think Dubai is not suitable for everyone because it's very costly. Okay, and there is no natural things, I guess. Like
Yeah.
everything is just planted. It's not natural. Okay, and I want to know about like German people having per capita income. Like I have read around 4,000 euros, I guess, per month. It is true, 4,000 euro per month.
No way. So what we get out without everything with taxes and stuff, I think the normal salary is around 2000 right now, not
2,000,
more.
2000.
Yeah.
And cost of living of a German, like if anybody want to live there, so the cost of living around, I guess, per month is 1,500 to 1,800. I guess it is true.
It depends on how big your apartment is, for example, but I would say it's around 50% of what you earn is just for living, just for your rent.
Okay, so I think the German is not good for shift as a trader, like because when we focus on tax and some other stuff, because of local government will not support traders. Okay, I have one of my friend lived in Australia, and there is one issue like leverage issue, like 1:30 is the higher leverage, and the tax is very high. So he want to shift in Dubai and some other countries also. So I'm just curious to know about that. And I have seen like in Germany, the famous festival is Oktoberfest. What is that actually?
Yeah, that's a traditional um, festival for the Bavarian culture. So we're wearing like the women are wearing a traditional dress, and the men are wearing leather trousers in brown normally with the special shoes and everything. And there is so we don't have like the normal glasses. We have like yeah,
King
in Germany
size of
it's
glasses.
Maßkrug it calls, where you have 1 liter beer in it, and
1 liter.
yeah, and this is a specially brewed beer just for the Oktoberfest. And yeah, the whole world is coming to Germany to just celebrate it. And it starts in September, and I think it goes 3 weeks. And it's very special to go there because you have like a lot of traditions there. It's beautiful to just have the feeling of this music, that traditional music with I don't know, trumpets and I don't know
You
what they
can
have a lot.
you can say in your local language, like Germany language. I can just translate this because I want to know about that. Like I'm very when I see about the Oktoberfest, so it's very fascinating because it's different kind of dresses and all. Like the dress name is Drin Drill, I guess. What is
The
name?
what?
Drin Drill is the costume name, like the girls wearing the dress, traditional
Ha,
dress.
dirndl. Dirndl?
Drin Drill.
Dirndl?
Is
Dirndl.
Drendrel.
No, the R is, so it's Dirndl.
Okay, Drendel. Del. Okay. It's
So
amazing.
it's just for the women, and for the men it's lederhose, so the leather trouser.
Okay, and the one thing is that like I have seen three notes. What is that actually? The central one, left corner and right corner. Like girls are engaged, or someone is finding for the partner, and someone is. It is what is that actually? I'm very curious about to know that. Like when I read about
Yes,
this,
you know about that.
no, no,
That's pretty cool.
no. Actually, I want to know this. Like it is very interesting fact. Like you have to be focused on this girl because she's reserved. So don't focus on her because she's already reserved or she's already married. Like, but some girl gives you indication for talk.
Yeah.
What is that actually? It is right now it's happened.
Mm, I'm not sure if this is tradition, but 10 years ago when I was young and went to the Oktoberfest, and also we have in every city there is kind of like a ferry. So this Volksfest it means in German. So every city has with a tent where you can drink and eat, and some like roller coasters
In
and
India,
shooting and everything.
in India,
So every city has it.
in India,
And
in India, we are telling the name is in Hindi Mela. Like you are talking about
okay.
Mela. You're talking about the
Mm-hmm.
Mela. Like the every crowd is over there. Okay, they all
Mm-hmm.
this stuff is there. So we just tell the Mela. What you say in German?
Uh, Volksfest. So
Fox.
for the Volksfest. Yeah.
Okay, it's interesting. Yeah, I'm very
and
curious to know
and
about that.
this is how I learned about the knots. It's in the middle. I don't know the meaning right now, but on I think on the left side it was I'm
Left
in
side like
a
left side like the costumes from the upper side or bottom side. I don't even know about that. I just read the
yeah
three not.
you have like yeah, good question. You have like I don't know what it means in English, but you
You can
have
say
not just your dress, it's like a piece of your dress where you have it underneath, and you knot it on your hips, and there you can put your knot where you or how you're if you're in a relationship or not, or if you're married, or if you
finding someone.
whatever. Yeah, so you can choose in which direction it is that the man knows, hey, okay, I can talk with her, or okay, now she's married, I'm not go with her, for example. But I don't know if this is new or this is like from the last generations. I'm not into this, but it's really common right now. So I think it's a new tradition, but maybe it's from
No,
years,
yeah, yeah.
100 years or so
Oh,
ago.
okay. So, it's like one ribbon. You have to tie the ribbon on your belly, okay, left and right side, so you can find the right partner. Like you can approach this or you can't approach. Like the same scenario with men also.
No, it's just the women.
But why? But why? Like girls also want to talk with some mans, so there is no option for boys. Only having girls
But the
option.
men are the hunters. So the woman isn't ready to go to a man. The man should go to the woman to talk with her and know her more. So
Okay.
this is the part of the man. So
Oh.
that's maybe why we sent the sign to the boys to let them know if we want to talk with them or not.
So, like, you can reject also, like, I don't want to talk with you. Like, the ribbon is still on your body, but you can just ignore them. It is possible. Like, or like someone approaching you.
Sure, if you don't want to, you can just go.
Okay. So did you try this like you said, like you wear the dress like before 10 years? So you tried this?
I did it, yes. Sure. So in Bavaria, it's typical to go. So we have it twice a year. So um, in the wood sun right now. So I think we have it in a few weeks, and in the autumn. So when the Oktoberfest is in this time, there is also our thing in Ingolstadt, for example.
Okay, so
Yes, and
some scary event like on that time, like someone is approaching you, but you don't want to talk with him. So any kind of scenario with that, like I need to know about that.
yes, for me it's no problem because I just tell them, okay, you can go, or hey, I'm here with my friend, so don't disturb, whatever. But at the plate there, you drink alcohol, so then you're like easier to talk with boys. For example, for people who are more introverted, it's easier to speak with others. So it's really interesting to go there.
I
When I
want to
was
come there. I want to.
16, I went there because in it's also one thing what is different to a lot of countries. In Germany, we are allowed to drink beer with 16.
With 16.
Yes.
Oh,
So you can buy it in grocery, and with 18 you can buy wine and like the liquids with a higher
it's common.
percentage.
It's common,
Yeah.
like it's common for German people. But like in Germany, it's also I have seen like when someone approach you, so you said me about like I'm busy with my friends. So in German words, what you say in just one word, like when we are not interested with someone, so we use bad words and all the like get lost and something like that. So what's that actually?
So when I should say to someone, just don't disturb,
Hmm.
it's in German, it's lass mich in Ruhe.
What lost?
Lass
Lush,
mich in Ruhe.
lush, mesh in Hue. Okay, so it's I lush, mesh in Hue. I will write this like I will use from tomorrow. And tell me some like when we do trades like someone disturbing us. Okay, so I can use this lush, mesh, Nue. Okay,
In
lush,
Ruhe,
mesh, Nue.
yes.
Yeah, it's easy. Like okay, I can use this and something.
But you need to say it aggressive, because I know from my American friends, they told me, or they asked me, like, we went to a Bavarian restaurant, and they told me, or they asked me, hey, do they argue together, or it's just talking together? And then I realized that the Bavarian language or the dialect is so hard that other people from other countries who don't understand this think that they are arguing together.
Okay, so tell me about like in aggression, like lush Mishue. Tell me something like
Lass mich in Ruhe.
you're talking in a nice way, like you're smiling also. I need to proper expression.
Okay. Lass mich in Ruhe. Was willst du eigentlich? That's pretty hard.
Okay, it's good actually. Like we are telling about like get lost and something like that. And when we talk with in India, it is very common. Like when we talk with some couples, like we have friends, they are doing tradings, but sometime like girlfriends and wives is calling him. Okay, so we use भाई तेरी बंदी का फोन आ रहा है या भाई भाभी का फोन आ रहा है like भाभी is like big brother's wife or might be brother's
Okay.
wife. So we said bhabhi. BHABHI. Okay, this is भाभी. So we
Habi.
tell we said like भाई तेरी भाभी का फोन आ रहा है. तेरी भाभी मतलब इस टाइप से बोलते हैं हम लोग. We talk in भाभी. Okay, so in Germany, like someone disturbing you, and you know about like she's your bhabi. Did you understand bhabi, brother's wife?
Um, the brother's wife. Yes. So in Germany, it's Schwägerin.
Schwägerin, like Schwägerin. Yeah,
Yeah. So the male part is Schwager and the female part is Schwägerin,
Schwägerin.
like with the A with the two dots on it.
A with the two dots. Like so, it's very tricky. Also, like you have to write with two dots. Also, like Arabic language. Like when you start something this, so you have to be put at some dots also. I guess.
Yes, we have also different letters what others don't use.
Okay, so it's very hard to learn your language. Like European, I guess Europe have 27 different countries. Like okay, you lived in German, so the different like you travel Spain. Okay, so the German,
Yes.
the language there is a language barrier also. Like you have Bavarian language, I guess, the German local language, and Spain having.
I just have German. I don't speak the Bavarian dialect. I understand it, but I don't use it.
Okay, like it's very hard, like it's to know understand like the Bavarian language.
Yeah, it's hard. So when you go into the north area of Germany, they don't understand the Bavarian language, but it's also the same when we go to the north, like Hamburg, for example. We don't understand them when they are talking in their dialect.
Well, last time you said about the Gota Milanese or something like that. The dialogue is like that. What is that? I just forget the like when you went in a club and someone is staring you and you said just like you ignoring them. So what's the dialogue like? It's very interesting.
So what I say when someone's coming to me, or
Someone coming to me to coming to you or staring you. So what's the dialogue
so
on it?
like don't look at me,
Hmm.
schau mich nicht an, geh mir nicht auf die Nerven, schau mal woanders hin.
It's also interesting. Like I want to make some shorts for these rules. Like when and do you have any kind of gold digger experience? Like you lived in Germany and someone is approaching you for the gold digger, but you have a mindset for astrology, right? And you read the person's mindset also, like the birth chart and all this stuff. So you realize that he's not a good person. So, do you have any kind of experience with the gold digger and kind of scenarios?
So there is no good or bad. There is just lived energy or unused energy. So when I had my clients, I really see if they are living in their energy or if they really need to try out their real energy, their real potential. So it's really interesting and really individual because every birth chart has his own spirit and his own power because it's individual. So when you were born in Ingolstadt, in my hometown, for example, with the same time, but you was born in India at the same time, it's also different because like the bigger planets are the same, but the smaller planets or the rising sign is different. So this is why you have another energy like me, for example, and we need to figure it out and learn to live in our energy to get the highest potential and the highest energy what we can reach. So, yes, I really can't say if the person is in his right way or if the person should try maybe another thing to understand if this is the right way or not. And you feel it because you will get more energy. It's like when you're so happy, you have a lot of energy. When you're excited, you can't sleep. So this is the same thing when you go into your right energy, what your purpose is behind there.
Okay, so it's important. And tell me something about bad quality of German man.
Hmm. That's hard because I think it's general, maybe the man, and not just in German, but and I really didn't date some Germans, so that's maybe hard to answer your question.
But why?
But
But why? Well, like you lived in German and you didn't date German. Why? Because you know about the German is not good.
no, it's I'm not interested in the Germans, and also right now with my Islamic faith, it's it's not the right. I don't want to say it's the right religion, but it's hard to have a man on my side who has another religion or has no faith. So this is why I choose to have a Islamic man, because also with childrens in the future, I want to grow them up with my faith. So in Germany, I would say also when we are right now in this topic, people are not having their faith. So it's starting to go more up, but the men are more into this drinking, doing party, don't know what they should do with their life, and just living in their being right now and be in this, I don't
Pointless,
know,
pointless.
more feminine energy and not like in this masculine energy, because I see it a lot at my work. It's like there are more people or men who have more feminine energy than this masculine energy, who are really caring about the woman, and like the Italian, the Italian man is opening the door for the woman, and in Germany it's like the man is going at first, and I don't care if she's behind me or like putting the chair out from the table. For example, this small things like
Okay,
this
so
is maybe the different.
okay, so German girls needs to be attractions like she's the one princess. Okay, so you need the princess.
I would
What that
say in
hospital?
general the whole women
Yeah,
need to
every
be more in their feminine energy.
right, right, right. So you like in German people's, I guess the main is pointless because they always focus on drinking and they don't even have to be focusing for the futures goals and all the things, all this stuff, and it's very important. And I didn't find a big players in German like when I search around some businessmen and all the other peoples like yeah, Germany have peoples, but I think the mindset we need to grow like in German, right? So you shift with the Islamic, like by birth you are Islamic or you converted.
I converted 4 years ago. Just for me, it was my decision to convert into the Islamic faith.
Okay, actually, Islamic religion is a good religion because of like I have seen like you posted for duas and all this stuff. Like Indians also following the chanting and spiritual knowledge. Yeah, Islamic people having a and good energy, but some parts it's not good. But like I love the culture. Like I have sister and she's Muslim. Okay.
Muslim,
Yes,
yes.
yes, she's Muslim and she tie Rakhi on my hand. Like in India, the brother sister bond, we call that festival is Rakhi, Raksha Bandhan. Like brother sister tie the knot on the boy's hand, and one of my sister is tying me this, and she did one. What is that? Like you did this prayer,
Yeah, it's praying.
praying. Like what is that? Like 7 times of in a day. What's the
You mind 5 times a day?
5 times in a day? So
Yes.
so my sister is doing prayer for me, and in the last she said me tell Amin. So I tell them Amin. Like I don't even know about the whole scenario, but I love like the culture is good. We have to be respect every culture. And in India, like Indian peoples are when we greet peoples like good morning, good night. Okay. So as Indians, we are using three magical words. Like we use Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, and the second one is for me and for some those who follow Lord Shiva. So we use Jai Shri Mahankal. It's most energetic words for us. Like so, in Germany, what you use for greet peoples?
For
Greet peoples like good morning, good night, or something like in our Islamic,
greeting.
in
Mm-hmm.
Islamic like assalamu alaikum. I guess
Yeah.
it's common
Mm-hmm.
like
Yes.
yeah, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. It's common. Like when I talk with my sister, so we pronounce like assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. But I'm Hindu and she's Muslim, so she said to me Jai Shri Ram, and I tell her assalamu alaikum because we respect
Ah,
each other, because you are following the different kind of culture, I following different, but the energy is same. We connect
that's
with
beautiful.
we connect with one energy. Okay, so you follow the Allah and we Lord Shiva, so it's important. So in German, what is the common word?
So in typical in Bavaria, we say Servus.
Servus.
Servus is so for in German for hello and also for goodbye. It's like in Italian when they say to you ciao. I
Ciao.
always was
Bella ciao.
confused, like the Italian. I come into the restaurant and he tell me ciao, and I was like, hey, I'm just come into your restaurant, don't leaving. So then they told me like it's for hello and goodbye. It's like the German Servus.
Okay,
Yes,
so Jai Shri Mankal.
but normally it's Guten Tag, Hallo, in Bavarian Grüß Gott. So
Who's got?
like greeting God,
God,
for
God, God,
example.
God. GOT God.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, so the farming, acha, farmers are using the gods and all this stuff. Like, okay, so it's a
Yeah, because it's really important, or it was important also in Bavaria. So I can tell a lot of Bavaria because I lived there, and it was a lot of Catholic.
Catholic.
So the Christian Catholic, yes. So it was very religious, and that's why they use this phrase "Grüß Gott," because then you say like "Salamun alaikum."
Salam
Then
alaikum.
it's also like greeting the God.
Salam alaikum. Just tell me once more.
Assalamun alaikum.
Like you pronounce different way. Like I heard only salam alaikum, but you use salam alaikum. It's a bit different.
Yeah, Assalamun alaikum.
It's
It's written in the Arabic
okay, okay, okay.
letters, and I can read it. So that's why I know, like, I'm very accurate about this because I learned this, and because I'm converted, I'm more into
before
this.
before before of like
Learn more about that. Yes.
before your conversion, which religion you followed? Like Germany people's the basic what they religion followed by
Yeah.
Germany?
So mm, since my birth, I was like a Catholic till I was 12. I was also going to the church for the pray on Sunday. But for me, it wasn't the religion I was being at home. I don't know. I didn't have this feeling. When I was a teenager, it was more kind of like, where where is this where I go to? That wasn't my home. So I think it was 10 years when I had no touch with any religion. And then I had a relationship with a Turkish guy, and I learned a lot more about the Islamic. So I started to study everything and also doing the fasting, like the first
Ramadan.
day, how I feel, how my body is feeling. And I was like, wow, I got a lot more awareness of everything. And that was so interesting. And also, when my relationship was over, I got more and more into this topic and read the Quran and was more about being stable in this, and had also like two for other people weird experience, but for me it was like a God's calling. And this was also my decision that I want to convert into the Islam.
Okay, it's okay. So yeah, the German people are normally following the Catholic. They are Catholic,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, it's like
So it's Christian
oh,
in general, but in my part it's more Catholic. The others are more mm, the Orthodox
I guess.
and the Evangelium. I don't know if the same in English. So it's all the Christians, but it's in different.
Okay,
Yeah, they.
okay. So it's very important to know about uh, how to survive in future. So you shift with the religion. It's very common. Like actually, when you understand, when you grow up, so your mind will change. Okay, and you will understand this is good for me or this is not good for me. Okay, you can tell about your business and all this stuff in a German and also in English.
Sure, I will tell you. So I will switch in German. Afterwards, I will try it in English to translate or be just in this bilingual explanation. Ja, ich möchte euch da draußen erstmal herzlich bedanken dafür, dass ihr heute euch die Zeit nimmt, wirklich diesen Podcast anzuhören, denn hier ist sehr, sehr viel Wissen drin. Ich habe den Austausch hier richtig genossen und ja, Astrologie ist, wie ihr in diesem Podcast auch hören werdet, nicht nur dieses Oberflächliche, was ihr in der Zeitung lest, sondern es geht viel, viel tiefer. Und es geht wirklich um die Energiearbeit. Ich habe das jetzt verstanden nach über 1,5 Jahren wirklich tiefer Erfahrung und ja, auch die persönlichen Erfahrungen, die ich gemacht habe, einfach es zu durchleben. Deswegen möchte ich dir das auch an die Hand geben. Wenn du weitere Fragen hast, auch dein Potenzial wirklich kennenzulernen und wirklich deine wahre Energie zu leben und aus deinem Leben einfach mehr machen zu wollen, dann schreib mir auch gerne und wir können uns zusammen hinhocken. Ich erkläre dir das Ganze nochmal einfach unverbindlich und ich freue mich darauf, wenn ich umso mehr Menschen in ihre wahre Energie wieder zurückbringen kann, denn das ist unser Geburtsrecht. Das haben wir verdient, wirklich zu verstehen. Ich freue mich auf dich und wenn du Fragen hast, einfach mir schreiben, Rebekka Meryem.
Okay,
And right now, I will do this in English.
yeah, it's interesting
You
for
want
me.
to add something?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like actually, I don't know, heard the basic language of German. Like first time I heard this. Okay,
Okay, right now in English.
okay.
So at first, I really want to thank everybody right here in this podcast to take their time and know more about like the combination of trading and astrology. Also with me as a starter in astrology, but who really loves to get out to help people to understand their potential and reaching out their energies, because it's our right to understand why we are here on this earth. So if you have any questions about astrology and how I use it, or if you really want to have analyzed with me and get in contact with me and get a coaching with me to really find out how you can go into your energy, then just send me a message. Rebekka Meryem is also my name on Instagram, and I really want to expand everything and want to grow also with you and want to reach as much as I could with my people. And I really love to help others to find out their purpose in life. So really thank you and I love you all. Und wenn wirklich diesen Podcast gefeiert habt und ihr wirklich mehr von ihm wissen wollt, auch verschiedene Perspektiven hier sehen wollt, dann folgt ihm, liked das Video und seid bei jedem Podcast dabei. Ich werde es sowieso in meiner Story euch weiter teilen, dass ihr immer auf den Laufenden seid, denn mit ihm der Austausch war mega bereichernd und ich habe es einfach zutiefst genossen, diese Möglichkeit bekommen zu haben. So, if you really like this podcast and if you really want to know a lot more perspective, not just my perspective, then just like this podcast, follow and just be a part of this community.
Okay, thank you so much. Like I don't know how you said, but it's amazing for me because first time I heard in the Germany, like German language. It's very interesting for me. And thank you for watching this podcast. If you love this podcast, at the end of this story, so might be so many different things coming soon, and might be like you hear Rebecca and next podcast with her mentor, and she's also having different kind of energy, and we talked in a very next podcast about the Bitcoin halving. Like you have to be know about what is Bitcoin halving. And if you love this podcast, so you can just hit like, and you just subscribe the channel and just comment out some favorite part of your which part is most important for astrology and most important for trading. Like if you want to know something different, as a peoples who lived in India and across the globe, but you don't know about the astrology and you want to learn about astrology, so you can just DM her. I will mention the Instagram handle and other business also. Like you can just go to the DM and talk about everything about the astrology, relationships, and compatibility match, and some different kind of things also. Like she's having a different kind of vibes. Like I have seen so many peoples, I have talked so many peoples, but the energy is very different because she's Gemini, I guess. Right? And Gemini is
Yes.
having a energy for love and prosperity. I don't even know about too much of astrology, but when I talk with her, so I feel very comfortable and I can ask anything, and she will give me a proper answer in a very relaxing way. So you have to be know, you have to be talk about the astrology. So you just DM her. And thank you for this podcast. And I'm really thankful to God and you also, like to God gives these blessings for the podcast. Thank you so much.
Yes, so true. I'm really thankful also for everything what you made here. That's my first podcast, being a part of that, and I'm really happy for this opportunity. And I'm really looking forward to work also with you in the future and also your growth, how you get step by step in a bigger way and really create a version where you can have a bigger community, international community. I really love that.
Yeah, so it's very warm words for me and for my Venus Forex forecast. Thank you so much for this.